Welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. Trash or treasure? Well, here with me today is Phil Bresee, and he is going to tell us about Arlington's trash and waste management. He's the new manager. Welcome to Arlington.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, all right. We already know that Arlington has lots of initiatives in place, but what are we doing right? What's going on here with our waste management?
So I guess one of the programs that we recently implemented that we're pretty excited about is we implemented year-round yard waste collection. And so Arlingtonians probably have got the green carts and those containers.
3 carts now.
Yes, we have 3 carts. The blue cart for recyclables, the black cart for garbage, and then the green cart now for yard waste. And we had previously picked it up on a seasonal basis, but knew that we needed to go year-round if we really wanted to make more of a dent in our waste stream. So the results have been great. We've in 6 months collected 5,000 tons of yard waste.
So lots of participation.
Yeah, gotten that out of the disposal stream, and that's helped us save some money through avoided disposal. And again, it's something that I think is also going to be a springboard maybe to some more exciting things down the road.
Yes, and Arlington does have some big plans down the road. Tell us about what happened in 2015.
So in 2015, the county board adopted a zero waste goal, and zero waste it's a kind of a paradigm change in how we look at garbage. And so instead of seeing garbage just as something that we deal with when we're at the end of its life, it involves us looking at it more as a resource instead of a liability. And there are also programmatic as well as policy implications and things that need to happen in order for that type of plan to really work. And we're actually the first jurisdiction in Virginia to adopt a zero waste plan.
So composting is going really well. What about the blue bins? What about our recyclables? How are we doing?
Doing very well. So the overall residential recycling program, or curbside program, residents are recycling about 50% of their garbage now.
Okay.
And so we're pretty happy about that. And that's about 800 pounds of bottles and cans and paper per year, and about 650 pounds of organic material, of yard waste now per year. So those are pretty significant numbers.
Is that better than the rest of the state?
Oh yeah, and that actually ranks up really high with anybody in the country. So this is something that Arlingtonians have definitely embraced, and I think it's a service that that they're very supportive of, and the results show.
Okay, and we make a little bit of money from that?
So we actually save money, and how we do that is we actually do make a little bit of revenue on the paper, cans, and plastic, the blue bin materials, and we also we pay a processing fee for the yard waste, but that's a lot cheaper than what it would cost us to dispose of that in the landfill or incinerator. So all told, we save, just the residential program saves the county about $700,000 per year.
Well, I know that people want to recycle as much as they can, but there are certain things that are really difficult to recycle and we shouldn't put in the bin. Can you tell me about some of those?
So the biggest no-no are plastic bags, plastic grocery bags.
But I want to recycle them.
Take them back to the store.
Okay.
And the stores actually are set up better they just bale them at the back and put them on trucks and send them to distribution areas. Plastic bags just don't work well in a residential recovery facility. They shred and they rip and they wrap around all of the moving parts, and the average MRF needs to take about an hour out of every operating shift just so they can remove all the plastic bags.
Time is money, right?
Yeah, time is money. So that's actually one of the worst things to put in the blue bin. Things like polystyrene cups and plates and things like that too. Not recyclable in our program, unfortunately.
So. And the county's made some strides in trying to get businesses to participate as well. I know they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But how are you encouraging them?
So yeah, businesses have had to recycle since 1993, I think, and we have an ordinance on the books that allows us to issue fines if they're not in compliance with county code. We prefer the soft touch approach, and we prefer to help the businesses with technical assistance and materials such as recycling bin labels and flyers that they can use and that they can distribute to employees and things like that. We think helping them and facilitating them is better than bringing the hammer down.
Oh, so. You're welcome to deputize me. I would be more than happy to
hired.
help. I'll call you.
Okay.
All right, so what's on the horizon for the future?
So the county board adopted the zero waste plan in 2015. So we're going to be gearing up to really start that process next year. We're sort of in the planning phase right now, and really will be kicking off in force in 2017. And we're so happy with the yard waste program that probably in the next year and a half we'll be looking at adding food waste to that program. Mixing in food waste with yard waste. And so right now, the processing infrastructure just is not there. There's nobody that can process the amount of stuff that Arlington would generate. But hopefully in about another year or so, that will come to fruition.
And needless to say, it's important because Arlington continues to grow.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So if people wanted to learn more about your programs, or when leaf collection is, or Christmas trees are picked up, or e-waste, how do they find out?
Easiest way is just to go to www.arlingtonva.us and look for my agency, which is the Solid Waste Bureau.
Okay, and you came to us from where?
From Philadelphia, and before that, Broward County, Florida.
Okay, so you've got lots of experience, and you're going to use it here in Arlington.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, I want to thank you so much for your time and your choice of career, and I certainly hope that you'll spend some of your energy at the schools. They could use a little help as well.
Definitely, we're looking forward to that.
All right, thanks so much,
sure,
Phil.
thank you.
Come back and see us again.
I will.
And I want to thank you, viewers, for watching The Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari. And oh, actually, I want to thank you for listening as well. Back to the news desk.